On Saudi Arabia and oil, I know there have been some Republican lawmakers sent a letter to you. They're upset at Saudi Arabia. They say basically we're under direct threat from them as they continue to send oil here to the U.S., oil that we don't need, basically accusing the Saudis of trying to kill the American oil industry through oversupply. What are your thoughts about that?
Well, full disclosure, before I came to Congress, I worked in a company that sold equipment in that industry. I know the Kansas oil patch and the Oklahoma, Texas oil patch pretty well. We were a small company, but I know how these companies have been impacted by what has been the largest decline in demand for crude oil products in recent history. What President Trump's been focused on is two things: getting stability back in the marketplace. He was centrally involved in talking to the king and the crown prince in Saudi Arabia and with President Putin, and ultimately with the Mexican government as well. I was working on it too, and the president got them to a place where they reduced their output. The second thing we've got to do is we've got to get the American economy back open. We've got to get demand back. When that demand begins to come back, you'll see prices start to get back to a good place, and then you'll see the American energy industry begin to thrive once again. I know these people. They are tough. They are strong. President Trump's committed to making sure that they have everything they need to make sure that this industry comes out on the other side of this virus in a way that allows them to continue to do the important function of providing more independence for America on foreign energy sources.
So no harsh words right now, at least for Saudi Arabia on this. So it's a wait-and-see approach?
Look, we've got to get it right. The president was very clear what his expectations were for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia as well. He wanted to make sure that they engaged in a thoughtful way in those negotiations, and he got a really good outcome there, a real serious reduction in the total output that would come not only from Saudi Arabia, but the other Arab OPEC nations as well, in addition to Russia.